Good day, ma'am. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Nomfanilo Zondo, the founder of Esisipho K Pty Ltd, which is an agribusiness that grows organic vegetables, and then we feed lots livestock, A-grade beef cows, sheep and goats to slaughter and supply our local markets. We also process meat into viandes, rations, minced meat, sausages, boerewors, biltong. We are based in KZN in Howick. Yes.
Ma'am, it seems that women are excelling quite a lot in agriculture. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yes, we are.
Who is that?
I think for me, it's the love of what I'm doing. I love agriculture. I'm a person who didn't study agriculture. I used to work for banking sector for 11 years. And then when the bank decided to give me a portfolio of farmers to look after, I used to work for business banking. When they gave me a portfolio of farmers to look after farmers, the love of farming grew. I saw, and after 2 years doing it, I told them that no, I'm resigning to do this because I can see this is the way to live. So I resigned in 2019 and started to.
I want to party there. So for a lot of people, farming is boring.
Yeah.
So you were given a farming portfolio.
Yes.
Did you, the moment you heard about it, were you optimistic about it, or
No.
you were like, oh,
It didn't even come into my mind. So when I started visiting the farms, then I said, no, this is me. I don't belong in the bank. So I resigned and I started farming when I was still working, and I saw it's growing. I started farming in a communal land. Like I went and asked the chief to give me land at that time.
how many hectares?
It was 11.
11 hectares.
Yes, and I started at the communal land, and then I saw myself growing. And I said, no, let me move to my own farm now. That's where I started farming in my own land. And then SAP Foundation saw me. And then when they started, they saw that, okay, I was not having because I was only doing crop farming alone. There were months where I went without cash flow because of waiting to harvest, planting, waiting to harvest after 4 months. So they decided to invest the 50 sheep that were pregnant. That's where the love of livestock started. And then in 2022, when the sheep I had a lot of sheep, and I was waiting for people to come and buy, and I saw it's okay because I'm at the farm. People don't come and buy at farms. It's far from the city and people. So it's when I decided to approach SPA, and then SPA gave me a contract to supply the meat. I started supplying meat to SPA. I was using an abattoir at that time, and then I decided to lease my own abattoir after that for me to be able to be compliant and be able to supply many people. And I have never stopped.
Ma'am, you mentioned something interesting. You say that you specifically focus on organic. Organic vegetables.
It's because of the people are sick now. We've seen people putting fertilizers that are not good for our health. If you can see our children now, then even us, our parents' our weight is bad. It's because of the things that we are consuming that are not right. So eating organically, you are eating healthy. It saves you from getting diseases. So I always try and sell that organic food to people, like the people that want to eat healthy, the people that the old people, and the households that are living a healthy lifestyle. That are my people that buy from me, my target markets that I use, that I supply to. And yes, it's households most of the time that come and purchase.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of foresight, because I think there's a massive uptick for organic vegetables.
Yes.
Now.
And you know what organic vegetable we use?
Yeah.
We use the cow dung.
from your
from the livestock.
and the livestock.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then we would water, and then we water the plants with the seedlings, and the nutrition. I, I have the best vegetables on me. I have the best vegetables, yes.
Ma'am, so how big a land are you currently farming?
Currently, our land is 60 hectares. Yes, it's 60 hectares, but it consists of timber, crop farming, and then we keep livestock feedlots.
Yeah, so you also have planted timber plantations?
Yes, we have timber.
It's got a long-term investment. Please.
No, I bought it when it was mature. The first time I came to the farm, I had to harvest. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But please just give us a bit of information on timber plantations. How long does that take? What does that look like?
The timber plantations take 7 years, but you can harvest them from 4 years upwards. There are companies like Abom, SAPI, or the other companies like NIT that requires small timbers. So some of them wanted them at 4, some of them wanted at 6 years, some of them want them at 5 years. And we have a lot of Chinese companies that are open that makes furniture, so they buy it small. So it differs. Yes, it differs. But with timber, it's not about the board or the timber. Even the plants plays a role, like the leaves. You can even sell the leaves. Yes, you can even make seedlings out of it for other farmers to replant. So yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, ma'am. At full maturity, how much is the value of a timber tree?
Okay, at full maturity, it goes in tons. They take it in tons. A truck that is 30 tons will give you like 60,000. Yeah, it's good money.
Ma'am, please tell us what's been some of the struggles you personally experienced in farming.
Being in a farming sector as a woman, it has been the struggles. Like most of the time, like when you look for land in cases, like I started farming when I was not married. I got married in 2023. So I struggled to access land because they didn't want to give a person that is not married land. They think the person will come and take their husbands. So I had to go through that. And the challenge is, if farming, it's we have a challenge of climate change. Our climate changes a lot. For the past 3 years, the maize that we've planted haven't given us anything because of the rain. We have a lot of rain, but I think it is caused by the alien plants that are growing now everywhere. So the climate just changes and we experience floods and everything. The climate change, and currently we've experienced foot and mouth, where we lost 46 goats, 6 cows in my farm. So yeah, it's not an easy business. Sometimes you cry yourself to sleep, but yeah, it's not an easy business.
So you're full-time farming, right?
I'm full-time farming.
Ma'am, at what point do you realize this is actually working?
I think for the past 3 years, I did everything wrong when I started. And I went in there with okay, I have my pension fund, it will boost me. But I ended losing everything. For the past 3 years, I wasn't doing things correct. I had to learn from my failures. And then I think the business started booming in 2023 upwards. It's where I sold it, and now I'm doing things better. I used to mix my personal account with the business account, do everything wrong.
Swipe your McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. But from 2023, I've mastered what I'm doing, and like for me now, I don't get excited when I get a big order. Because sometimes that's the other thing I did wrong. Getting a big order, being excited. I didn't check the other suppliers. Do they have what is needed? So now when I get a big order, I go back and do my planning first. And then I get excited when I see the truck moving out with the order that I've received.
Ma'am, 5 mistakes that new farmers make.
They think it's a get rich scheme. Have you seen the Facebook, the social media farmers?
Always looking fun and you're...
They go there thinking, it's a get rich scheme. You will just start farming and you'll be rich tomorrow. Whereas you can even plant 5 hectares and lose all that 5 hectares if you don't have insurance. That's the first thing. A farmer must have insurance because you are working on a very high risk business. That is the first. Number 2, not knowing your numbers. Some of them are being underpaid by retailers. So, farmers can plant and then sell cabbages or spinach at 2 rand, 3 rand. Not calculating, not knowing your numbers, not pricing well. It's a big challenge to farmers. Yes, and then most of them don't have enough equipment. It's a challenge where our government always go and speak of. We have tractors that farmers can use for free, but when farmers go there and ask for them, they can wait the whole year. Not have enough equipment, yes, and over hiring people. I always tell my farmers, if you are in the stage of you are starting, don't have permanent workers. Have people that will come and work when you plant and come and harvest, when you can clean up, because you are starting. Don't overemploy and sit with people that will only work twice a week and sleep 3 days.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. You need to pay them. Yes. And be very, see what's okay, it's raining. Don't keep people when it's raining. So that is another challenge that they face. And the other challenge that they face is theft. Theft is killing farmers. Livestock theft.
Yeah, I mean, people lose 50, 100.
Exactly. The livestock theft is killing them. I was privileged to be in a space where there's white farmers. So our security, we have cameras the whole road. Even if a car walks into a road, we know there's a car that we don't know in our road. So yeah, I was privileged.
Community is a big part of farming.
Exactly.
I'm a farmer, focus on my farm to have
Relationships with other farmers. Yeah.
From here, ma'am, how big a land are you eyeing right now for your farming?
I'm looking at having even 800 hectares for a farm. I've spoken to Land Bank and we are looking at getting a farm with the assistant of Land Bank. Let me tell you so that you can tell other people, they have the BAS funding. 50% is grant and 50% is loan. So we are looking at getting a farm that is much bigger for us to grow. And I'm looking at exporting meat. It's just that I have to do compliance, the EIAs, and so that I have received a request from Saudi Arabia to export sheep, mutton, and lamb. So I'm looking at building a facility that is compliant to them, because when you're going to export to them, the facility needs to be halal approved. So yeah, I'm looking at exporting meat. Yes.
Ma'am, you're the biggest winner of the night.
Yeah.
That feel.
I was honored. I didn't expect it. I was shocked when they were busy calling the awards left and right, and I was saying, okay, they forgot about me. And being an overall award, I'm honored. It's because I'm still shocked. Why me, Lord? But it's the work of the Lord, and my commitment to what I'm doing, the love I have for my work and my workers. I love them a lot because they run the business even without me. Yeah.
Ma'am, how do you navigate bad days in your business?
Yo, we do have bad days. We do have bad days, but I've learned to go back to the drawing board most of the time. When this fail, go back to the drawing board and look for plan B. Go back to my KPI, go back to my business model and rebuild it. That's what has assisted me. Yes, we do have a lot of challenges in farming, bad days. Sometimes you cry yourself to sleep, but what keeps me motivates me is the company. With what I've started is now well known and it's my brand. If I fail today, I failed people that are working for me, so that's wait for a salary from me. So that's what keeps me going. Good. I want them to say tomorrow we've done well in supporting it because they are supporting me. My business is nothing without them. Yes.
Ma'am, you're part of the Inclusivity Awards. Why is it important for us to have awards like the Standard Bank Awards?
It's for people to see, even if you have a disability, you must not wait for the government grant. There are people out there that are working. Yabona, what Mina I saw today is amazing. What our speaker was doing is, hi guys.
How?
When people don't have eyesight, they can do so much. And you're sitting at home waiting for 2,000 from the government. No, wake up. Wake up. Have a vision. Have goals. Persevere. Make things happen. Look at the opportunities around you. Look at the things that are not there in your community that are needed. If people need cushions in your community, make cushions. They don't have to go to Louis or Bears. If people don't have transport in your business, make means of them. They must be able to get transport from the hardware to your home, logistics. There's so many things to do.
Sure. Listen, I'm highly inspired myself.
Hey.
I'm highly inspired by your story. Some of
Yes.
love for agriculture. Really love that.
Yes.
This someone in agriculture.
Yeah.
I think that you need more black players in agriculture.
Yes.
Who been a female player who's playing at the level you're playing is highly. Where can people find you? Where can people connect you?
They can find me on Facebook. It's ESK Meets. They can find me on LinkedIn. It's Aquinetta Zondo. They can find me on Instagram, ESK Meets. And I'm available on WhatsApp. And our website is www.esisipho K Pty Ltd.
Thank you so much. I'm going to follow you and will learn more from you.
Thank you so much.